So, this is in response to the Randy Blythe assault charge situation. Here's the thing. I believe that Randy Blythe has been falsely accused of murder or any kind of manslaughter charges. And here's my video as to why I believe he is innocent. Okay, one reason I know what the hell I'm talking about is I've been a metalhead now for, going on 15, 16 years. Okay, now, I've been a fan of Lamb of God for probably more than half of that. So I'd say once... I've been a fan of theirs for a long time, let's put it that way. So, people are saying, oh, he threw him off the stage, he killed him, blah, blah, blah. Because the fan stage dived, I guess hit his head on something, and then... he died of his injuries a while later, and then Randy Blythe is accused of, or was accused of manslaughter. Now, manslaughter means intentional, usually. Okay, he did not intend to kill a fan. That's not what these heavy metal artists do. Hell, that's not what any band does. I mean, you go to a metal concert, okay, the music is fucking insane for one. I mean, it's adrenaline pumping. That's why I love it. It gets your energy flowing, gets your adrenaline pumping, you go pretty much balls out insane. Well, Lamb of God is no different. You got Devil Driver, you've got, say, OTEP, Ectomorph. You got all these bands that are incredibly heavy. You have their fans who are, crazy, crazy fans. Or as bands call them, the crazy motherfuckers. But no band on earth, especially somebody like Randy Blythe, would ever intentionally harm anybody. He does shit to get the crowd involved. That's what heavy metal is. It's kind of like a family, so to speak. I mean, not really a family, but you know what I mean. Well, why do I think he's not guilty? Simple. At every single heavy metal concert anybody will ever attend, there will always be a mosh pit. There will always be a crowd surfing. There will always be all of this. I mean, it's pretty much enter at your own risk. Now, I'm 5'6", 130. I wouldn't dare step into a mosh pit. I know I'd get fucked up. I know I'd probably get a few broken bones. I'm sure I'd probably have some gashes and, scrapes, bruises, everything. I'd walk away pretty much broken. I have friends who are like 6'3", or like 270. I mean, these guys are fucking bodybuilders. They've walked away. Actually, I've had a couple of them go to the hospital because they got so fucked up. There was actually a Korn concert I went to back in, I want to say sorry about that, dropped my phone. I want to say 2002, or whenever Korn's Greatest Hits album came out. They went on the tour, they came to Salem Armory. Me and a bunch of coworkers who were really good friends went to the show, and it was First Instruction, then it was, who was it? It was Instruction, someone else, Skindred, Chevelle, and Korn. And Breaking Benjamin, that was the other one. So it was First Instruction, then it was Skindred, then it was Breaking Benjamin, then it was Chevelle, then it was Korn. Well, about the time Breaking Benjamin came on, there was already a few mosh pits. Chevelle came on, big time full floor pit, which is everybody's involved. Korn came on. Well, this guy Brian, who I worked with, he's like 6'1", like 300 pounds, but this guy's pure fucking muscle. Okay, he was barricading me and my friend Matt into the barricades. Because of him, all I suffered was a badly bruised rib cage. And I was being pressed against the fucking barricade like hard. And he even helped this girl who was probably about my size too. If it weren't for me, I'm sure I would have walked with broken ribs. I'm like 95% sure I would have. So, my point is, when you go to a metal concert, you're gonna have injuries. If you're on the floor, okay, you have to assume it. Otherwise, you're a complete fucking idiot, okay? Now, if it's your first experience, you should probably do some research before you go to a metal concert, because you're gonna get hurt. If you're in the stands, obviously nothing's gonna happen to you because you're safe. But if you're on the floor, expect to get hurt. Now, I'm sure this fan knew very well what could happen. Okay, Randy Blythe often gets his fans involved in the music. He has them stage dive, they pit. I mean, he gets this crowd hyped. He's not even a violent person. Granted, the DVD for Philadelphia might say otherwise, but the guy is genuine. He's cool. He's awesome. I'd love to meet him personally. But, I mean, come on. Are you seriously going to say, okay, I'm going to backtrack for a second. I'm going to come back to that thought in a minute. Okay, I'm just now remembering a few cases as good examples. The Limp Bizkit concert, I can't remember when it was. It was on the news. 4 or 5 people died because they got trampled to death. Well, here's the issue. Okay, Fred Durst, the front man of Limp Bizkit, was noticing shit was getting out of hand. He told the crowd, calm the fuck down, like 5 times. Maybe that was the exact words, but like 5 or 6 times, gotta calm down. Well, he noticed that shit was getting way out of control. He actually had his band stop playing music so they could try to control the situation. Now, unfortunately, some casualties did occur, but he tried to defuse it the best that he possibly could. They had to have the fucking bouncers and securities get in there so that shit could get resolved. Now, Rage Against the Machine, I think it was Pearl Jam. Pearl Jam had a concert where 3 people were pushed up against the fence and crushed to death. They tried to stop shit. Des Fafara, lead singer Devil Driver, and former singer of Cold Chamber, now that they've gotten back together, he's done a couple of things like that. I mean, metal singers do care about their fans. They want to get them going crazy. They want to get it going insane. It adds to the experience of a metal concert. But if they see that shit's getting out of hand and there are dangers, they will stop a show as quickly as they possibly can. Doesn't always work. I mean, you're talking about probably, thousands of people that you gotta calm down in minutes to save lives. Probably not gonna happen as quickly as anybody would like. I mean, you've got the security people. You have, I don't know what to call them off the top of my head, but you have all the people trying to do security. There's only so much you can do to calm down adrenalized lunatics. Okay? Someone like me would get killed in a heartbeat if something bad were to happen. Okay? And that's not I'm not justifying anybody's deaths, because it's a very sad tragedy. It is a tragedy. But you gotta expect shit to happen. It's not like you're going to a fucking Yannick concert and just gonna sit there and vibe. It ain't gonna happen that way, man. I mean, if I were to go even to a Slayer concert, now Slayer's been known to have some of those brutal mosh pits of any heavy metal band. I mean, you go to a metal concert, I would assume I'm walking away hurt. Whether I have a broken bone, whether I've got some bruises, whether I got some cuts, whether I've got a very, very sore muscle, something. I'm expecting to walk away hurt. Okay? That's just how metal is. It's a brutal concert that you need to assume you're gonna get hurt in. And I can't emphasize that enough. Yes, I repeat it like 5 times. But it emphasizes the point. Okay? This guy, yeah, I feel bad for him. He died. It sucks. It's terrible. And he probably should have been more careful. I mean, my condolences to him and the family, but shit. You gotta be fucking careful at a metal concert, and don't blame the artists. Blame the fans who are... I mean, you really can't stop something sometimes, so I can't say blame anybody. Okay? I can't point the finger at anybody. Excuse me. I mean, I don't even want to. You can't point the finger at Randy either. You can't point the finger at the fan. You can't point the finger at security. You really can't point the finger at anybody. But Randy's getting the fucking blame because he was shown throwing the fan off the stage. Well, holy fuck, a ton of metal artists do that. I mean, you've got guitars doing it. You've got fucking lead singers coming up behind them and pushing them in this crowd surfing. They're still alive. But one fucking incident, and shit's all over. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ, people, get fucking real. Okay? Randy is innocent, bottom line.